And Trump is making some promises for changes to America's gun laws. Yesterday, he hosted a listening session with students and families who were affected by gun violence. The session was at the White House. He promised he's working to improve school safety, and he says he wants to allow teachers to carry guns in the classroom.
It's called concealed carry, where a teacher would have a concealed gun on them. They'd go for special training, and they would be there, and you would no longer have a gun-free zone.
Well, the mother of a child who was killed at Sandy Hook says other steps should be taken before deciding to arm teachers. The president has also directed the Justice Department to ban bump stocks.
And the topic of gun control could likely become a big topic in two town hall meetings happening today with Congressman Francis Rooney. The first will happen at 3 this afternoon at Wesley United Methodist Church. That's on Barfield Drive in Marco Island. A group called Freedom Collier plans to show up at 2:30 to protest the town hall with an anti-gun violence vigil. Representative Rooney has supported gun rights in the past. Another chance to join his town hall will be tonight at the Lee County Public Education Center. That's on Colonial Boulevard.
For In Your Corners, Jillian Hartman is there now live with what we can expect. And Jillian, you would have to think guns will be talked about.
Good morning, Chris and Jane. As we just heard from President Trump, the big focus of the gun debate now is if teachers or other school staff members should carry concealed weapons. That's the big question here. Should teachers be armed? Congressman Francis Rooney said in a recent interview that he is open to the possibility of arming teachers if they are properly trained. Now, this has been a very heated debate here in Florida for lawmakers. Representative Matt Caldwell said in an interview with CNN that schools are soft areas that have become a target. Take a listen.
We don't have an ability for people to defend themselves in our schools. Our schools are targeted because they are gun-free zones, because no one on the campus is able to defend themselves. It's why you don't have this violence happen in other places, and why it exclusively seems to happen in places where people can't defend themselves.
However, in last night's town hall, Senator Marco Rubio says he's not comfortable with the idea of arming teachers.
Imagine in the middle of this crisis, and the SWAT team comes into the building, and there's an adult with a weapon in their hands, and the SWAT team doesn't know who is who, and we have an additional tragedy that was unnecessary.
Right now, a House bill is going through the State Education Subcommittee that would allow teachers to be armed. However, the last action made on that bill was at the end of January. Now, as for tonight's town hall meeting, it will start at 6 o'clock tonight. And again, as we mentioned, gun control will likely be a topic of discussion, but we will just have to wait and see. Reporting live, I'm Jillian Hartman, Fox 4, In Your Corner.